This guy right here is a buck. Obviously, he has antlers, horns, whatever. A rack is what you would call it. Uh, he's from last year's crop. He's not old enough to breed yet, so he's still hanging around Mama. And what do you know? Mama had two little ones this year. They're the ones, of course, with spots on it that look like Bambi. I don't know which one Mama is. They kind of use a nursemaid system where they will all kind of raise each other's kids. This is my favorite time of year. The babies were born, these babies are about 2 months old. They get born mid-May, maybe they're a month old, and they get born all summer long. You'll see little ones, I'll see newborns. There's a mama that's coming around here that's still pregnant, so sometimes there's late season births, but they usually give birth in May. So we start seeing them around July, which I guess makes sense. I guess they're, 2 months old if they're born May 1st, but they get born back in the greenbelt. There's a greenbelt behind my house, and there's a creek down behind these, just right down the bottom of that hill right there. That street right there, the bottom of that leads to a creek called Dry Creek. Scares me when they run across the street. They always do it right in front of the cars. Of course, the cars around here know to watch out for them. This guy's gonna do it too. Watch, he's thinking, should I do it? Luckily, that guy's waiting for him. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Get out of the street, guys. All right, they fight over food just like dogs do. Or territory or whatever. They both want to eat that little spotted grass. You can tell people that don't live in my neighborhood because they slow down and take pictures of the deer. So lots of times it's an Uber driver that's here. You know, Austin's a town of 1 million people. More than 1 million people, but I think that much just in the metropolitan area. It's a gigantic town. Most neighborhoods don't have deer. Not like we do anyway. Now he's gonna come back across the street, of course. Oh, at least he looked. I wish he would have looked before he walked to the middle of the street. You're supposed to look before you cross, dude. Mama, you gotta teach these guys better. So I usually give the little fawns names. Pretty soon you can tell if they're a boy or a girl. The boys will get little nubbies growing out of their forehead where the rack's gonna grow in the future. I don't know if they're big enough, and sometimes you can tell other ways as well. But I don't know what this crop is. Last year was 2 boys. This is one of them. I don't know what happened to brother. I don't know. But the deer kind of hang out in families. You see hey there, I'm talking about you. You see the same deer together all the time, and you get to know certain deer. Some deer will walk right up to you, and some deer are scared of you. They have different personalities, just like dogs. This one she's one of the friendly ones. If I stuck my hand out, she'll walk up and lick it like a dog. And it's not that she wants to lick my hand, but she sniffs it. She's looking to see if I have a treat. Look at that car, what's that? I don't know what that was. Jesus, sound like shit. If anyone knows what that car was, tell me in the comments. Looked like maybe a Mustang. But these two right here, we ought to be able to claim. I ought to be able to claim these guys on my taxes. Every morning when I wake up, I see this doe and this buck. I'm not sure it's this exact doe, but I see a doe and a buck, and it is this buck. The bucks you can tell because they all have different looking racks. I give them names. I haven't given this guy a name. Yeah, but he was one of the babies running around with spots this time last year. Likely this is his mom. But you never know. One of those other does might be also. Now this one, he's all scarred up on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hey, let us see your back, buddy. I don't know, maybe he tried to run through a chain link fence. You could see a big strap of skin missing right down his spine. I think sometimes these guys get hung up in chain link fences.